At the showroom, I saw a soft-tail lowrider that was set up. It was interesting. It was very interesting, in fact. It had all the accessories. The dealership installed parts to make it look better. Then I was told, I don't know if he should have done that, that there was another lowrider in stock that was going to be launched. We went to the fourth floor, if I remember correctly. And from afar, I saw a lowrider. As I went closer, there was a connection. The 107 and the 114 practically looks the same. They look the same. But this 114 somehow was different. I was able to... It's very hard to explain the connection established between a prospective buyer and a bike. They say, is the buyer choosing the bike or is the bike choosing the rider? Some sort of personification, if you want to call it like that. So, my impression was it created an impact. And I guess it helped that this particular bike somehow is the grandson of my Dyna Lowrider, which is a model 1997. I guess it was a huge, pardon the cliche, but it was a huge impact. And that's how I can just describe it. It's an indescribable feeling. I've been looking for a bike, a new bike, since, well, for a few years. But as I mentioned earlier, when I look at a bike, it has to appeal to me. All the other brands have beautiful bikes. Even the Italian brands have works of art. But if it doesn't appeal, if it doesn't establish a connection to me, I won't go. I won't proceed. The excitement is undescribable. Harley Davidson is part of American culture. It prides itself with being called American Iron. There is the Americana aspect. But I'm a Filipino. We're in the Philippines. And so how does the brand affect me? It goes to the people. I had my Harley Davidson 1997 Dyna Lowrider. And the people behind Harley Davidson EDSA Green Hills supported me. I didn't buy from them, but I go to the shop, I go to Roy, and he helps me with parts. This is something important to me. And that is also another reason, why I bought the bike. I have a dealership that cares. It doesn't matter if I bought the bike from them, they're there for me. And I think that's a Harley Davidson brand. It's the people.
Oh, well, actually the first time I saw it was online when I heard about it. So I had a look online and I was a little bit intimidated because I'm a fat bob girl, you know, I have the low T-bar. And then I saw this, it was like a little bit raised. So in my family, I have a family of riders, my dad, my cousin, myself, obviously I'm a newbie. So I asked them, is it really hard to maneuver because of the high handlebars? And then they said, no, you can totally do it. So anyways, I came in here, I saw it in person and I thought, wow, it looks really, really sporty. It looks a little smaller than my fat bob. It's slimmer. So I thought, yeah, well, I could definitely handle that. But yes, first look, it's really sporty. It's masculine as usual and so gorgeous. So yeah, I loved it. I loved the whole look. It was absolutely amazing because it was really smooth. Like it's definitely really easy to maneuver. Even compared to my own Fat Bob, I feel like it's a lot easier to ride if you've got a small frame like I do. But yeah, really good ride. Very easy to maneuver. The what do you call this? The balancing is really good as well. So I loved every bit of the ride. I definitely ride it again. Take it for long rides. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think there is a perception right now that Harley Davidson bikes are only for men. It's very masculine, and there's a perception that most female riders only go for the lighter bikes. Because this bike right here, I think it's like 293 kgs. My Fat Bob is like 263 kgs, something like that. So there is that perception that it cannot be ridden by most female riders because it's heavy. But for someone like me, a female, someone my age as well, in my own age group, which is the younger bit, I think it's really empowering because it gives a message, it sends a message out there that as a female, you can also ride big bikes. I mean, like when I'm riding Harley Davidson on the road, on the highways, I mean, like I feel really empowered because cars sort of give you that respect. They give you that space for you to go through smoothly. So yeah, really empowering. It makes you feel really powerful.